Good evening, folks, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 251, being recorded on Sunday, November 1st, around 9:08 p.m. Eastern. Our episode is brought to you by ads. You know, Amazon, Newegg, Jinx, Groupon. Click through them. Help pay our server costs. We appreciate it. If you like what you hear, drop us a review. Rate us 5 stars on iTunes and Stitcher. We'll read it. Even if you tell us that we suck, we'll read it and then tell you that you suck. I mean, that's just how we roll. So what we got on deck for you tonight? The war on bacon has been brought to my front door. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Overwatch. First impressions. We got Warcraft movie stills. Blizzcon coming up. And I got a special guest. So sit back, relax, and try not to shit yourselves.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast, which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast, with your host, Ceraphus.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that shit's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
All right, so good evening. I'm Ceraphus. I'm joined by my co-host. Nope, we're not. I'm not joined by any of my co-hosts. Ray and Zia are not here. So we always joke about pizza emergencies. Ray literally is dealing with a pizza emergency. Someone got shit canned at his work, and they said you have to take his job or his shift, or else you're shit canned too. Which honestly, I think that probably would have been amusing if he says, "Well, fuck it. Fuck your job. Who would have delivered the pizzas then?" But anyway, so he's dealing with pizza emergencies. Zia, as everyone knows, is really fat and pregnant, and or she's fat right now because she is pregnant. Let me just step back a moment here, just to be clear. And she just wasn't feeling good today because she's got an alien inside her body, and I can say that because she's not on here, and I can't weird her out, but there is something living inside her that's pushing at her skin. And you can see, like, handprints coming through her belly. It's weird. It's disturbing. And it's making her nauseous. And if you're like, oh, she should suck it up, you have an alien growing inside you. And let's see how you feel. You ever watched this movie Alien? Mm-hmm. That guy got sick. No one really believed him. Next thing you know, an alien popped out of his stomach. Right. That's what can happen. So, yeah, xenomorph. Exactly, Leondon. That's exactly what's going on here. So, I brought in my good buddy Jay from Stopcast.
Hello.
And so, I figured, why not have him on, since in a few days' time, we're going to be on a panel, right. Well, a segment, technically, at World of Podcast. Mm-hmm. In fact, we are technically the closing ceremony of World of Podcast.
That's right. It's a good way to put it. I like that.
Yeah. So there you go. That's how we're rolling. Almost.
Yep. It's going to be a good one.
It is. In fact, I've seen what everyone else is doing, and I don't want to shit on other people because it's like bad, like podcasting karma. But I feel like ours is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's like going to be talking about like, oh, Blizzard's doing this and Blizzard's doing that, but we're going to bring it to the people. Mm-hmm. We've got something for everybody. Mostly all you weird, awesome people in the audience. Yep. And you know what? It's the end of the night. We're going to do some FOFs. Boom. Mm-hmm. So, for those of you who kind of saw, we put Torn Think Tank up at the very beginning. Why? Because they're very, let's be honest, they're very touchy-feely, getting to your feelings. And how do you feel about this? They would not be a good show to come on right before us or right after us. That's right. Especially with what we wanted to do. So, we put them all the way up at the front. We're like, let's get all the touchy-feely stuff out, and then we're going to let people rage. Because, let me be honest, the next day, Friday, the beginning of BlizzCon, when everyone's waiting in line, and you guys are sweating, and people are stinking because they didn't shower, And people are like, just open the door. And everyone makes a mad rush for the door. People are getting trampled like it's Walmart on Black Friday. yeah, it's going to be fantastic. You'll all be like, yeah, that 5 segment is exactly what I wanted.
Right.
Oh, Moose. Moose joined.
Yeah. Hello, Moose.
Do you got moose up there in Minnesota?
We do. Not a lot, but we got moose.
Yeah, I mean, you're not Canada, but...
Darn near.
I mean, but moose. Look at that. All right, so we're going up against people traveling out to BlizzCon. We got Walking Dead going on. So right now we got Hasu, Adamskin, Moose, Opus Magnus, Toasty Posty Can. So thank you guys for coming on out. Oh, yeah. Moose is actually from Detroit.
I'm sorry.
I don't have the.
Good luck out there, brother.
I saw this one like photographer who like posted pictures side by side. And I need to find this link again. And it was like Detroit and like Sarajevo. And it was literally like, guess which one is which.
Yeah.
And you couldn't. It was like there's parts of Detroit that are just messed up. And I don't know if it's changed. Like I saw this like a few years ago, but yeah, good luck to you, Moose. I've heard some horror stories. I also heard that in Detroit, like, you can, like, squat in somebody's house and they can't kick you out. Like, there's, like if they're...
There's, like, abandoned houses all over the place, aren't there?
Yeah, well, so I was reading this one thing. This one person bought a house there because it was really cheap. And then they had to go on a month business trip to the UK. Someone moved into their house and stayed there and even changed the locks.
Wow.
And but legally, they couldn't kick them out.
I'm
like, how does that even work?
Yeah. Nobody cares.
Moose, are you squatting in someone's house right now? I would like to know. I'm curious. And Haas is just saying my name, Ceraphus. So.
He likes it.
Say my name, people. Say my name.
Say my name, bitch.
All right, so Jay, you said you... Oh, Hasu lives in Detroit, too. Hasu, are you squatting, too?
Oh.
We're making progress. We've knocked down 7,000 abandoned houses so far.
Wow. Okay.
Look at this. See, we're educating people now.
On the up and up.
So, Jay, what are you drinking over there? Because you said you had to get a beverage, and what have you been up to this week?
I am drinking a cold Bud Light. That's my usual go-to. I didn't get into any holiday beers for October or anything, but what have I been up to? We've been raiding still.
How's that going? I think I saw you guys got, what, Soccer Throw down recently?
Yep, we got Soccer Throw recently.
Heroic, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So we've been trying to get through a few heroic bosses. And, still farming normal content, going through that 1 day a week. But we raid 2 nights a week. It's been going good. Our raid team's been slowly declining in numbers. We had a few more people back down recently, so we're running at about a 10-man usually now. So it's still fun, though. It's more about just hanging out with friends and having a good time.
Agreed.
And, at this point in the expansion, it's less about progression and more about just having fun. So... we called it a night early one of the nights and just went and screwed around, and we did some stuff in Tanan, and took a group of us and just ran around and killed some alliance and stuff like that, and did some PvP and
rumble in the jungle.
Yeah, we did a little rumble in the jungle and some other dailies and stuff, and just kind of having fun.
Did Mike catch the fever, the jungle fever?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, other than that, just getting ready for BlizzCon, man. It's going to be awesome.
So, we're right there with you. My guild, Punks and Not, we just took down Sagarthar 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
So, we're usually running anywhere between like 10 and 16 people.
Yeah.
Right around there. And you're right. Like, we have a good core group. I like the people we raid with. We call it early on some nights when we're just like not feeling it. But, yeah, it's mostly about like just playing with the people who are your friends. And in fact, our Adams, who is in the chat room, is our awesome druid healer.
Cool.
So he puts up with my drunken tanking, which is always amusing.
Yeah.
It's usually after halftime is when I switch to bourbon, and that's when shit usually goes downhill. And that's when all of a sudden you start seeing people like, oh, I got an early morning tomorrow.
All right.
I'm like, yeah, I see how it is. You can't. But no, so I'm gonna skip straight into it. I got into the closed beta of Overwatch.
Oh, nice.
And
Lucky.
So I'm just gonna figure I'll jump in and I'll talk about that for a little bit here. I like it. I am not a first-person shooter fan on PC. Halo was what sucked me in on the console, and I've never kind of gone back to any. And I was doing all right with the controller until some assholes ruined it for everybody because they found a hack to basically make your computer think that you were using a gamepad, and it made it think that you were using a gamepad. You know, I'm holding up gamepad when you weren't. When you're using so aim assist was working because you have aim assist on a controller because it's not as precise.
Okay.
So people were getting unfair advantage using a mouse and keyboard, also getting aim assist. So guess what happened? Blizzard's like, well, fuck it, we're just going to take out aim assist. So guess what? Using controller is fucking worthless now. So I basically had to teach myself how to use a mouse and keyboard, and I started getting better with it. I programmed my Tartarus gamepad, which let me see if I can grab it. For those of you who are downloading this on audio, I'm sorry, but yeah. So I programmed this.
Yep.
So I use that, and so it's just like using a controller, but that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And it's worked out a little better. The sad thing is the only one who I'm really good at right now is Agent or Soldier 76, who's basically just like playing Halo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I feel like I have to use the guy with the assault rifle, and I just can't do the other ones yet. So I'm working on it, but it's good. I think I may try. Like the wife is flying out to California early to go. Okay. So, which means my Monday and Tuesday nights are going to be a little freed up. So I may try and stream some Overwatch. But no, overall, so far, it's pretty good. There's a few things I wish that they had. I wish there was. I can't believe I'm saying this. I really wish there was like a team deathmatch.
Okay.
I think it would just be fun. Like, forget the objectives. Forget
how many maps you got right now?
There's like 6 maps or so.
Okay.
The worst part of it, though, I will say, is there's certain maps like was the Asian map Hamanura or something like that. I'm saying these completely wrong, but there's like a choke point. So if the defending team has like Bastion, who is the guy who turns himself into a little turret, you're pretty much fucked because there's like one way in. And so if he's guarding an entrance and they're halfway decent, you're fucked. So the best thing to do is you gotta send in someone to sacrifice themselves so someone else can get around them.
Okay.
Which is just a mess, but so there's little things that I think that I need to change up a little bit, but overall it's good stuff. So that's pretty much what I've been playing with them. That and Warcraft over the past week.
Yeah. How many nights a week do you guys raid? Just 2?
The guild raids 3 nights. 3 nights, but we only require people to run 2, so you pick 2 out of the 3.
Oh, okay.
Like I only run 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but yeah, we have a lot of people who only run 2 nights out of the 3.
Sure. Yeah, I'm jealous, dude. I wish I would have got a beta for Overwatch. I watched a little bit of streaming of it. You know, a couple different guys streaming it and stuff, and it looks like fun.
Are you a big first-person shooter fan?
I am. I'm not really good at them, but I really enjoy them. Like we had for a while, we did one night a week. Played Team Fortress 2 for a while with a group of people, and there was 20, 30 people that played. That was the whole Rusty and a bunch of other people that we played with. For quite a while, we played every Wednesday night, and it was a lot of fun. I've always been a first-person shooter fan on the PC, so I can't wait to give this a try too.
Yeah, this is going to be my first real jam. So I mean, it's. And right now the wait times are long, but I'm sure that's just because there's like a lot of not many people in there, and it's people all over the world who got in. So
yeah, it looks like a lot of fun though, from what I've seen.
So far, I have enjoyed it. I want to enjoy other characters. I need to figure that out. I need to do that. Yeah. I have enjoyed playing as a tank, though. That's been interesting.
Oh, yeah?
I have done a little bit of Reinhardt, because I basically just throw up the shield and just, like, march.
Sure. Yeah. Who's that one dude with the chain hook thing?
Oh, I don't know.
That looks pretty cool. I watched the guy play him for a
Roadkill,
little
I think, isn't his name? I think
Roadkill. Yep. He looks fun.
Oh, one guy, like, was really good. He did the grip, he did the claw thing through a wall on me.
Oh, yeah?
Clearly a bug.
Yeah.
Pulled me back, but it, like, pulled me into, like, the corner of the wall on the opposite side. And then he just, like, threw a bomb at me and I died. I was like, well, fuck that.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm like, what can you do about that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have some news. A whole lot of news stuff. So let's get into it.
All right.
And now here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
Apparently, the guy with the hook is Roadhog.
Roadhog, that's right.
Roadhog, not Roadkill. Roadkill is what I do to him at range. As long as I stay out of range of that damn hook. Yeah. All right. So, first up, our October winner of our photo contest, where you had to send in pictures of fall, autumn, Halloween stuff, scary stuff, all that good stuff, is, and I raised usually my drum roll, so I'm going to do... Oh, look at that. See, Jay just steps right in. Fuck Ray. Who needs Ray? All right, the winner is Toasty. Toasty.
Hey.
So congratulations, Toasty. You win an Amazon gift card. Click through our link so we can get a little bit of it back. Congratulations.
I was going to enter this one, too. Maybe I'll get it this next month.
So November is also going to be an Amazon gift card. And it's all... It's 5 pictures, whatever you want.
Yep.
As long as it fits the theme of food, friends, BlizzCon, family, more food. So I figured this is pretty easy, especially for hipsters who like taking pictures of their food.
Yeah, there's a lot of that out there. So you just send it in?
Yeah,
how do you do it? What do you got to do?
So all you do is you just email it into the sunderingpodcast@gmail.com. If you impose a Sundering logo, which you can grab off of our site, on it, you get an extra bonus point, so you can earn a maximum of 10 points with the 5 pictures. So 1 point per picture, an extra bonus point per picture with our logo on it, and then that's it. And then if there's a tie, I'll just do random.org to figure out the winner.
Right. So you 10 points max, and then the points go towards the yearly, right? What is that?
So the yearly... Man, you're making me do work. Now I gotta look it all up. No, so this is in honor of our 5th year. We've done the year-long photo contest where we've been collecting all these pictures. We're going to do like a photo video. But the person who submits the most pictures, they're going to win 60 days of Warcraft game time. A $20 Jinx gift certificate. A Warcraft mount of your choice, Warforged Nightmare excluded from the Blizzard store. You're going to get a Warcraft battle pet of your choice from the Blizzard store. Now, keep in mind, all these, they have to be giftable. So if they're not giftable, I obviously can't do it. A $20 Battle.net gift card and a $20 Steam gift card.
Awesome.
So that is for
nice little prize package.
It is. That's, I mean, we figured it out. It's like almost $150 worth of stuff there.
Wow.
So yeah,
Very cool.
That's what all you people can get. And you can go back to the previous months and submit pictures to catch up. So if you haven't been doing it, there is a catch-up mechanic built in. So there you go.
I'm gonna send in for November. Toasty, you're going down.
Toasty, you got a challenger here. Everyone always says they're gonna take down Toasty. Toasty is the man. Toasty's like, I want that prize pack. So, all right, moving right along into bacon.
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
All right, so it's a sad day, but not too sad. So the World Health Organization, I'm going to put the link here in chat room, has declared war on bacon. They basically said that bacon and other processed meats are cancer-causing. And the risk of cancer rises from 4.5% to 5.3%. So 0.8% chance of cancer rises from eating bacon. I could argue that probably just like living in America alone increases your chance of cancer by 0.8%.
Yeah, dude. You go outside more than 2 days a year and your chance of cancer has been increased.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in California, you're just walking around and
you're fucked.
Yeah, you're done. You're toast.
You're done.
Forget California. If you're walking around in Arizona or New Mexico,
the
sun's just baking on you. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. I mean, if you live in Arizona or New Mexico, I mean, love you. Thanks for listening, but stay indoors.
Yeah.
Jesus. But I found something.
Okay.
The World Health Organization backed off a bit. 2 days ago. They said we just want to raise awareness, but we're not asking you to change your diet until more research can be done. So that's them basically saying like, whoa, we done fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I pissed a lot of people off.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to pry bacon from my cold, dead, cancer-ridden hands.
Yeah.
Before I stop eating bacon. Look, I mean, when my doctor told me, he's like, you need to make some life changes. And he's like, what do you eat? And I'm like, bacon, beer. He's like, well, you should probably give up drinking and you should give up eating bacon. And I'm like, incorrect. I'm not going to stop eating bacon. I'm not going to stop drinking. So what else can I do?
Right.
And, I worked with him then. And he was like, all right, well, I can work with him. He's willing to do everything else. So I have. But I get the bacon. So you know what? World Health Organization, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Early FOF right there for you.
There you go.
Not going to deal with your shit. Now, people who are dealing with some shit is a student at a high school in Texas whose teacher drew a penis on his assignment.
Oh, boy.
So the link that I put in the chat room, if you scroll down, first of all, I mean, teacher doesn't seem all that bad. She's a little teethy, but I mean, so it's a little. Yeah. But I mean, but yeah, she drew a nice dong with some balls. Right on his book there.
That's wonderful.
And she admitted, she's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I drew a giant penis. And the school's like, hey, she admitted it. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
So, and she did it because she wanted to embarrass him because she said he didn't try. And I'm not sure how a penis really gets that across, but
yeah, I guess in somebody's weird, sick, twisted logic, I guess. I don't know. I could probably think of 5 other things that might embarrass a kid more than that.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe she likes penises. I don't know.
I mean, she wanted to give him a D, so she did.
Yeah. I wish I had the fail joke sound right now.
I'm taking the place of Mike. I mean, or maybe she was just saying how she's like, can't touch this. Or maybe she was trying to say, I have a dick. And
yeah.
I don't know, man. And that's okay. She does it. Like, people go about it in weird ways, but
maybe she's saying you're a dick. Like, try harder. You're a dick.
Maybe right. That's what she's like, you're
this
a
is
dick.
Not sexual innuendo. This is just you're a dick.
I don't want your D.
Right.
I don't even she's like, look, I'm asexual, so I mean, I don't even acknowledge you, but you're a dick.
Right.
And first of all, if the kid's not even trying, and like his parent was a teacher, she's like, I am an educator too. If you're an educator, you think you'd have a better handle on your kid not doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think. Get your kid in line.
Yeah. Educate your own kid.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit up. So, alright. Let's talk about some Warcraft movie stills. So there's pictures. The Warcraft movie that we're not going to see for like another year and a half or whenever the fuck it's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got orcs. They got rings in their teeth. I don't... You play Horde.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's with the rings in the teeth?
You know, it just looks badass, I guess.
I mean, I feel like that's just asking for cavities. You don't just get like part of the candy bar stuck. Like half the candy bar gets like wedged in there, and if you're melee in battle after that, and it's just like rubbing up against your tooth.
Yeah.
Like next thing you know, you're losing a whole tooth. I mean, look at this one picture of the top guy. You see the top part of his tusk is broken off. That doesn't look like it got cut off. That looks like it's been cavity ridden there. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
could
orcs.
be some rot there.
Yeah, I don't think orcs brush their teeth.
No.
No, I just feel like they got a real bad case of halitosis, and they're just like, let me distract you by putting rings on my teeth.
Orcs are blingy. They like to have rings and necklaces and shit on all over the place. You know, you gotta show that stuff off. Draw attention to it.
I like how they show like the orcs like holding a weapon. Like I'm gonna. But the one orc who's holding looks like Doomhammer. Looks like he's about to cry.
He does kind of have that sad look in his eyes.
And like the first one, he's just kind of like, take your fucking hands off my chicken wings.
Right.
Who the fuck do you think you are? And then you got the human guy just running. Like, look, there's something in the sky. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Right. There's a fireball falling on me.
So, yeah, I mean, clearly more horde bias once again.
Once again.
Fucking Blizzard.
Yeah.
So, Moose says he's heard a rumor that there's going to be 2 Warcraft movie trailers shown at BlizzCon. One for the Horde and one for the Alliance.
Okay.
What do you think about that, Jay?
I think that's a very likely possibility. I think we'll definitely see some Horde movie stuff. They didn't have anything on the schedule. They didn't have any like panel stuff or anything like that listed really on the schedule saying, oh, WoW movie discussions or anything like that. So it's kind of surprising.
So last year, what you had to do is you had to actually leave kind of like the convention center, sort of, go upstairs, and then they had a special room where you got to screen early like movie footage.
Oh, wow.
And basically they made it so like they were like watching you the whole time, making sure you weren't like recording it or anything.
Sure. Yep.
So maybe they're going to do something like that again.
That would be cool.
There's nothing really like on the convention room floor.
Yeah.
So that might be a thing.
Yeah, I could definitely see them playing some trailers though.
And, Duncan Jones has always said he was trying to make a movie he was making like 2 movies, one from the Horde perspective and one from the Alliance. He's like, it's really 2 different movies. It's like, it's not a good versus evil here. It's like, it's just 2 people who both think they're doing good. Yeah, exactly. So, Moose, it's a good theory. It's a good rumor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could play along with that. But these 3 movie stills, like, it doesn't make me more excited for the movie. It just makes me realize this movie is still not coming out for another fucking year.
Yeah.
It's coming out in July 2016?
I think somewhere around there, yeah.
Like, we're gotta wait like another, what is it, 8 months now?
8 months, yeah.
The fuck is that? Oh, Warcraft is set to open on June 10th. Okay, so 7 months. We've been talking about this movie for like 4 fucking years.
Years, yeah.
At first it was they didn't want to compete with Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Then they didn't want to compete with Captain America. It's like if you're so worried about the movies that you're competing against, I mean...
Yeah.
It makes me a little nervous.
That's excuses. I
mean, Hasu knows, like, we have a board bet here on the Sundering about what the Rotten Tomatoes score is going to be. And I think I said 40.
40?
Yeah.
Is it 1 to 100?
Yeah, it's 1 to 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I think I said it was going to get a 40. It was like Price is Right rules.
Best?
I think it was like Price is Right rules. I don't remember what it is. Hasu, if you're looking it up, let me know, because that's what I was saying. What do you think will be its score?
I think it'll be pretty good.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. With the amount of time they're taking on it, I mean, I don't think that they're taking forever just because they're slow. I think that they're really putting a lot of thought and quality into it, so I think it'll be higher than 40.
I think the movie's done, and they're just scared to release it.
I don't think so.
That's what I think. I think Universal's a bunch of... Or is it Universal who's releasing this? I think it's Universal. Yeah, it's Universal. Yeah, I think Universal's a bunch of dicks.
Draw a dick on their homework.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones who own Comcast, so I mean...
Oh, God.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
It's like NBC, Universal, Comcast. So Comcast bought NBC, they bought Universal. Yeah. So you know what? Universal's gonna fuck this up because they're a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
Let's draw a dick on their stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking assholes. So. But other than the stills, you're excited about the movie?
I am.
You're holding out. Like, I'm going to go see it. I'm just
right.
Going to go into it with very low expectations.
Yeah, I'll go into it with medium expectation. I mean, nothing on the size of like going into a Star Wars or a Legend of the Rings type or Lord of the Rings type movie.
Oh yeah, what if Star Wars is a big?
It's not going to be up to that level, but I think it'll be pretty decent.
What if Star Wars is a big flaming pile of shit?
That would be disappointing.
What if that BB-8 droid is like Jar Jar Binks?
Oh God!
What if that happens?
Just annoying.
Yeah, it's like just
wrecks the movie.
Just get this fucking droid off the goddamn screen. That'll be bad. Like I'm a little nervous about that. Like we're all like, oh, it's gonna be great. It's Star Wars, J.J. Abrams, and like we're being inundated with BB-8, and we're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't be like Jar Jar. So
that's merchandise everywhere.
So let's kind of talk about like what we're going to see at Blizzcon. I mean, the Blizzcon schedule already is kind of. I mean, it's kind of light. There's no Diablo.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Like, that's weird to me that like there's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Overwatch, a lot of I mean, of course, a lot of tournament stuff.
Well, I take it back. There's one panel on Friday from 3:30 to 4:30 regarding new content and features for Reaper of Souls. But that is it.
Okay. Yeah, I totally overlooked that.
But that's it. That's the only Diablo-related item at all. So, like, I was thinking that they were going to announce, like, either next Diablo 3 expansion or Diablo 3 or Diablo 4. Or,
yeah. I don't think we're quite ready for that. I think they're still milking the current Diablo. I mean,
how can they milk it? They're not.
They just came out with the last season or whatever, didn't they?
It's not. There's not like a recurring revenue stream for them.
Yeah.
Like it's just that's it. It's like it's one and done.
Well, I mean, you look at the span between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. There's quite a time frame there. I don't think that they're even close to a 4. Maybe another expansion.
I mean, I mean, just looking at the schedule, it just screams like we are mostly concerned with esports.
Yeah, it's definitely esport heavy.
I mean, you look at StarCraft 2 competitive multiplayer, Overwatch, Hearthstone,
yep.
Heroes of the Storm,
yep.
Like World Championship. I mean, you got the World of Warcraft Legion panel on Friday. Then you got like something about the cinematics. And then other than the Diablo thing, everything else is all esports driven.
Yep.
I mean, then you go look at Saturday. What are they? You know what they're missing on Saturday? You don't have the live raid anymore, like they used to do. They used to get like a.
Oh, I didn't know.
They used to get like one of the top 25 guilds, and they used to have them do like a live raid race off against another one. So I think like what last year was like Method versus Blood Legion or something like that.
Okay.
I think the year before that it was like Paragon versus like Vodka But yeah, they're not doing that anymore. Immediately you start Saturday talking about your StarCraft 2 or Hearthstone.
Yep.
Then you go back into Overwatch. You're into Heroes of the Storm. Then they got like a couple panels on Warcraft Legion. But beyond that, it's like all StarCraft 2, Heroes of the Storm. It's all esports.
Yeah.
Non-stop esports. It's just bam.
Yeah.
In your face. So a lot of people have kind of said like, oh, but there's a gap on Friday. Like from like noon to 12:30. I'm like, that's 30 minutes. That's not nothing's happening there.
Lunch. That's what's happening.
So like if you look at the main stage, there's no like noticeable gaps.
Right.
Other than, like I said, like you got like from 11:45 to 12:30, so you're not going to see any announcement there.
No.
So that's not going to happen.
That's true.
The only thing that I'm kind of still holding out hope for, because they found it in the Blizzard launcher, was they're going to announce like a Warcraft 3 high def or Warcraft 1 and 2 and 3 all in like high def, so we could play them on our current PCs, because you can't run them on. That's what I'm hoping for anyway.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. I'd play the shit out of some Warcraft RTS.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, looking at the floor map, I mean, it's got like the World of Warcraft area, so you're probably going to be able to play Legion there.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you'll probably be able to play the Demon Hunter starting zone, if I had to take a guess.
Okay.
But then there's a huge spot for Overwatch. There's a spot for Hearthstone.
Yep.
Heroes of the Storm play area. No Diablo play area.
No, there isn't. So
like last year, they even had couches set up so you could play Diablo on the console.
Oh, okay.
But the interesting thing here, so here's the interesting thing. Microsoft has a huge, huge presence this year at BlizzCon. They've never had a huge presence before. Ever. But, so my guess is Microsoft is very interested in Overwatch coming to consoles. Because Microsoft pushed to get Smite onto Xbox One. Okay. My guess is that Microsoft is going to push to get Overwatch onto the Xbox One as an exclusive, and that is why they are there. Yeah. We already know from like the leak that MMO Champion was like in the header file for the thing. It's a description Overwatch for PC and console. So
sure.
That's my thoughts is why Microsoft is there. They are going to be saying like, "Hey, Overwatch."
Right. Yeah, that's a good concept. I could see that possibly forming into something. I don't know.
But what I want to know is how would that work? Like, because right now with Diablo, you're not connected via your Battle.net ID.
Okay.
And I know that's something that Blizzard wants to do is like maintain their own code. So I wonder if they'll say Microsoft, yeah, we'll make it exclusive, but you have to basically pass Xbox Live into our servers.
Okay.
I wonder if they're going to do that.
Huh.
Or if they're just going to take the money and run.
I don't know. I haven't played Diablo on console. I played it on PC, but not console, so I don't know how that works there.
It's literally, you're just playing it through like either your PlayStation Network or your Xbox Live.
Okay.
That's all that's happening. I have Diablo 3 for the console, but literally it's still in the shrink wrap. I got it as a gift.
Yeah.
I play it on my PC because console doesn't have seasons right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
So I'm like, why do I want to bother with that?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. So I'm hoping for the Warcraft thing. I think we're going to see an announcement about Overwatch onto consoles.
Okay.
Specifically onto Xbox One, I think you're going to see. Which is going to create, I bet you anything, it's going to create some boos out of the crowd.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, the PlayStation and Xbox fanboys, please.
Yeah.
You're going to hear jeers and you're going to hear cheers.
Yeah.
Some people will be happy. Some people will be like, "Boo! Microsoft sucks." Someone will stand up and yell out "PC Master Race." I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking dickbags ruining the presentation. But no, I mean, I can't really like. I am like hopeful that they're going to announce something new.
Yeah.
But I just don't feel like they have anything to announce. They've already announced Legion.
Yep.
There's nothing about Diablo anywhere. There's no gaps in the schedule. We already know about Overwatch.
Yep.
Heroes of the Storm is out and chugging along. Hearthstone, I mean, maybe a new expansion for that. Maybe a new, single-player type deal.
Is there anything for StarCraft that could be new? I don't play StarCraft, so I don't know.
I mean, you got Legacy of the Void that's being released, like, a couple days, like, after BlizzCon is over.
Oh, okay.
But there's nothing to announce with that.
Sure, yeah.
So this seems like a very I feel like they got to announce something new to keep the hype, or else like what's the point? Because that's always like the big thing is they like say about some hype. Right. And the last time they didn't have hype, we got the Geek Is thing.
Okay.
Which, if you ever want, like it was an interesting presentation, but at the same time, people were like, "That's it."
Yeah.
This was the opening ceremony. We got a PowerPoint presentation from Chris Metzen.
I think I heard about some shit about that, yeah.
That did not go over well.
So I'm looking at the floor map. Just a quick question, because I don't. So are there a lot of vendors and stuff that are set up there and booths and stuff, or what is all these little squares?
Yeah,
with
so
the
a
different
lot
names?
of those little boxes are vendors around.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
so I
they
mean,
have-
so you see like NVIDIA, but you can't really buy anything from them. You're just there to kind of look at like what they have coming
New
out.
stuff, yeah. Okay.
There's very few of them that actually sell anything.
Okay.
The one big new thing that they have is that Dark Moon Fair thing that they have going on. That's never been there.
Oh, okay.
So that
looks kind of cool.
Which is weird because they do have, it says the Slaughtered Caffeine and it says Diablo 3 underneath it. But that's like it.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing you see for Diablo 3. But, so, I'm just going to throw this out there. There's a lot of people out there who really like all these pins. Like the Illidan pin and Overwatch pins. And they're and they have like a pin trading setup. And I don't understand the allure of pins.
Yeah, I don't either. I haven't.
I mean, I don't know. If anyone could care to explain what the allure of pins are, I just don't understand why they're so great.
Is there like a whole little subculture that trades these things?
Once you get there, just go check out the pin trading. It's like this rabid group.
Okay. Huh.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's also the weird thing is so you see Jinx is up there. I was talking with Jinx because they're a sponsor of Calm Before a Storm.
Yep.
And they said they're not going to be selling anything this year. Anything that they have will be all through the Blizzard, the official Blizzard store.
Okay.
So I was like, they were one of the few vendors that I actually did buy stuff from, like every year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Logitech's there, Gigabyte's there, Corsair's there.
Yeah.
But
so what are all the little boxes that have the character names and stuff? They have statues and stuff?
Yeah, those are the statues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. This is the first time you've ever been there.
Right. Everything's going to be new to me. I'm BlizzCon virgin.
Let's see. The Razer booth has a really long line.
Okay.
Because they're always giving away free stuff.
Ooh.
So it's like always like a random thing. So I think over the past few years, like I've gotten like a little like case to put like my wireless headphones in.
Okay.
And I've also gotten a beanie. So I mean that helps when it's cold outside.
Nice. Yeah.
But I've had a friend who's walked out of there with a Razer Naga.
Oh shit.
So some other little things. Don't eat in the convention center.
No? Okay.
No.
That's good to know.
No. Walk outside, go to a food truck.
Yeah. Oh, food truck, yeah.
Yeah, there's usually like 8 or 10 food trucks outside. Just go to one of those. Like the food is so much better.
Cheaper. Way better.
Yeah. Don't do it, folks. Anyone who's going to BlizzCon and you're listening to this, please just don't even get the coffee there, because you could literally, like, if you want because you're going to pay like $4 for coffee in the convention center. Just walk out, go into like the Hilton or the Marriott that's like right out there. They both have Starbucks in them. There's literally a Starbucks across the street from each other. It's the most ridiculous thing. But go into one of those. Just go get Starbucks. If you want to pay $4 for coffee, just go into one of those. Yeah. Don't get coffee in the convention center. But yeah, that's just kind of silly. Also, Jay, this is important. If you need to go to the bathroom.
Yes, I was going to ask about bathrooms.
You need to go during a panel you don't care about.
Okay.
Because this is probably the only time when the men's room has a line out the door.
Ah.
Don't wait until it's like critical that you have to go.
Sure.
Go before that, because.
Okay. Somebody else said. Who was it that said go to the hotel bathrooms? Somebody said.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're at the Hilton or Marriott, that's what I did. When I stayed at those, I just walked right out the door and went to my hotel room.
Yeah.
But no. Now I'm actually going to be staying at the Sheraton because I'm saving like $500 by not staying at the Hilton, and literally I can walk out the back door of the Sheraton, walk 15 yards, and walk into the Hilton.
Nice.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll save $500. I like money. But the one thing that's in here that every podcaster should always do. I need to look for it, but they usually have like this Blizzard voiceover area.
Oh, okay.
where they usually take like an in-game cinematic.
Yeah.
And then you could do like the voiceover of it. And I
yeah?
always do like last time I did it with Zia, we made it about like cock blocking and reach arounds, and like we did it at the end of the day on Saturday, and the Blizzard employees thought it was hilarious, and they just let it go. Sometimes they'll stop it, but at that point they just stop caring.
Yeah.
But if they have that, I highly recommend it. I'm looking around for it. It's usually like near like the entrance area, but I'm not seeing it. And I wonder if they got rid of it. I wonder if Z and I ruined it for everybody else. God damn
ice cream. Oh, voice actor staging area? No, that's
just the voice
actor staging.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, hopefully it's there, because if it is, I highly recommend doing it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah,
that is like one of the best things.
Cool.
Jesus, yeah, I don't see it at all. Well, that sucks. Hey, but you can go see the Azeroth choppers. They got those.
Yeah.
That's bunch. Yeah. The Alliance chopper looks really good in person.
Yeah?
It really does. I wouldn't buy it in game. It looks like a piece of shit in game. $100 grand. What are they
ridiculous.
Thinking? Yeah,
so is there only one? Okay, so there's level 2. What's on level 2 and level 3?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So on level 2, that's where they had last year. That's where they did the screening for the Warcraft trailer, and they had a whole bunch of the armor sets from the movie displayed up there.
Sure.
That's also level 2 is also usually where they have press access.
Okay.
But it's really weird because they also say BlizzCon store access. So I wonder if they have stairs leading upstairs for the BlizzCon store now.
Oh, is that where the stairs are right there?
Yeah, because usually where they had the Darkmoon Fair set up, that's where the BlizzCon store has been for the past couple of years.
Okay.
But you also notice the StarCraft 2 tournament stage.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're not a huge StarCraft fan, it's a huge like sporting arena they have set up for StarCraft. I don't even know like half the stuff that they're talking about. They're like, oh, they're clicking so fast. It's but it's worth it just to go in there. Last year I went in there and I was just like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So I definitely highly recommend everyone, even if you're not a big StarCraft 2 fan, to just go over there and take a look at it. It is definitely good stuff. Now the one thing is it says level 2 is access to the Hearthstone Tavern. So last year, the Hearthstone stage, they made it look like a Hearthstone Tavern, and it looked amazing.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know if you can go up there and buy like alcohol or not, but that would be really awesome.
That would be cool.
That, in fact,
like alcohol.
Well, yeah, but you'll get plenty of that at night. Trust me. That will happen by itself.
Yeah.
Just come find me. That's gonna happen. But no, so like it's weird how they've changed a few things. They've moved stuff around. I don't know. Velvet Dove just says shipping to Canada sucks balls. I don't know what's going on, but we're back to drawing dicks on paper, I think. But yeah, so the biggest tips I can give you guys is don't wait until the last minute to have to pee, because if you're waiting in line, you're gonna hate yourself. If you didn't stay at the Hilton or Marriott, just go to the Hilton or Marriott and take your pisses and dumps. Don't eat in the convention center. Go out to the food truck. And if you have games on your phone or tablet, loaded them up, because while you're waiting in line and waiting in between panels, trust me, you'll want something to do.
You'll be bored. And another thing too, battery chargers for your phones, those little portable battery packs. I've heard a few people say that, bring those little battery packs.
Yes, like I'm looking around.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I put it? God damn it, now you have me worried. Where did I put them? Oh my god.
Buy another one.
I can't, there's no time. I'm out of time. There's no more time. Oh my god, I can't find it. This is not good. This is not good, Jay.
I got 2 of them.
I had 2 of them too. I don't know what happened.
Oh Jesus!
This is all going downhill real fast.
They're in your going to BlizzCon bag.
Oh Jesus! I haven't packed that bag yet.
Oh shit!
I can't find things. No! Oh! I found one of them. Alright, that's good. Hold on. There we go. There we go. A little mini one.
There you go. Yep.
That works. Also, if you can't access the Anaheim Convention's Wi-Fi, they usually have a pay version. If you are desperate to have Wi-Fi access while you're in there, get it. You will not have a cell signal in there.
Oh, okay.
And your phone will drain so fast because you've got 30,000 people all trying to ping the same cell towers.
Sure.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So be aware of that. In fact, at some points, I just completely turned off. I put my phone on airplane mode.
Yeah.
Because it was completely worthless otherwise.
Yep.
Prune Final says, well done on making Sarah panic. So, kudos to you. But I found it. I found one. I gotta just find the other one. And make sure it's charged before I leave. But yeah, so I mean, that's really it. Like, if this is your first time, Jay, I highly recommend, like, in between panels, especially panels you don't like, walk around, check everything out at least once. Go by the booths of anyone that you feel is interesting. Sometimes you can play hands-on with some stuff. In videos, sometimes they have set up their 3D glasses with World of Warcraft, and you can play World of Warcraft in 3D.
Oh, cool.
So that's something cool to check out. Overwatch is probably going to be a hell of a line to play, but
I bet.
If you're not interested in Linkin Park, that is the time to get in line to play games.
Yeah.
Because you'll have a ton of people trying to watch the concert, so which means the game lines are a lot shorter.
That's where I'll be. Game lines.
I will be at the bar.
Or the bar, yeah. It'll be about that time.
All right. So I think we've talked to BlizzCon. Should we tease our World of Podcast segment a little bit for those of you who are going to be, because we're going to be I hear we're going to be recording it, so it's going to go up on video too.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to go up on the YouTube.
Oh God.
So we're going to be doing some stuff when we're talking to the audience.
Yep.
We want to make sure we involve as a diverse section of the audience as possible.
That's right.
I think I could say that. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to think what else. We are going to try and do some FOFs, right? We're going to try and do that towards the end.
Yep.
What else? Is there anything else we could really say about it? I mean, I don't want to give away any secrets here.
Right.
Because I'm not going to lie. The stuff that we outlined and then the stuff that you and Mike filled in, it's pretty awesome. I'm excited to be part of it.
I'm excited too. Yeah, I think it's going to get a good response.
I mean, Zia's actually upset that she's not going.
Yeah,
just because she's like,
she
was like, I actually want to part. I showed her like everything, and she's like, I want to be part of this. I was like, I'm like, well, no, you can't because
I'm sorry
because you let your husband put his winky inside you.
Right.
That's on you. It's on your head. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. My first kid, I planned for her to be born towards the end of February, early March, because I didn't want to miss football season.
Oh, yeah?
And she was born end of February. So I feel like I did a pretty damn good job.
Planning. Yep, that's planning.
Yeah, I mean, you just start doing things. Next thing you know, you got like 8 kids. You're 1,000 pounds overweight, and you're washing yourself with a rag on a stick.
You have some little child washing your underneath your fat rolls. Gross.
Something like that. It's not good for anybody.
No.
Trying to see if there's anything else that we could possibly talk about. Actually, I can't even find the document anymore. Now I'm actually nervous about this. What happened to it?
It's there. Somewhere.
God damn it.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it for a couple weeks. I should look at it too.
Right. Anyway, we got some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to take long. I think before we know it, the time that we have is going to be over.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's...
but it'll be fun. It'll be entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, so we're going to try and interact with the audience for the first 10 minutes. In the last 5 minutes, we're just going to try and do some quick FOFs and whatnot. But really, we're going to be very highly interactive, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to be highly, and it's. Do I dare say we may give out some awards?
We might. There might be some awards going there.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Funnel says Sarah's truly the height of professionalism tonight. Look, it's been a long day because I'm trying to get my wife packed and get the kids settled because she is leaving at 4 a.m. in the morning to catch her flight out to California tomorrow morning.
Yep.
So, look, you know what? Shit happens. I don't want to hear about it.
I mean, you're kind of dealing with a different scenario here too. I mean, both of your regular co-hosts are not able to make it tonight, so then you are stuck with me, which we're not really used to podcasting together. So
no, we're not.
There's a little bit of a learning curve there.
There is.
And,
you're watching.
Expect? I mean,
yeah, we got training wheels on tonight. Give us a
training
fucking
wheels.
break.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, fuck your shit, man. Alright, you know what? Let's get into FOFs.
Alright.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
You know what? I just want to throw it out, Dove. During our Segment World podcast, I can't rule out that some jackhole won't try and take a crap in the middle of the whole thing. I can't rule that out. Like, I'm not ruling out anything. Everything, sky's the limit for the Sundering Stopcast segment of awesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ruling anything out. All right, so FOFs. First off, I'm going to say fuck off to people who use the exploit on a closed beta version of Overwatch. I mean, really?
Right.
Get the fuck over yourselves. And now you ruined it for everybody else. I mean, I actually enjoyed leaning back and using my controller. So, go fuck you. Also, I want to say that I kind of dealt with a situation where I ordered a whole bunch of stuff in the Blizzcon gear store.
Okay.
I got an email saying it shipped. Then a couple days later, I didn't see anything, so I checked the FedEx thing and it said that they only received a label. They haven't received a package. Contacted Blizzard about it, and they said, "Oh, it says it was delivered 2 days ago." I'm like, "No, it's not delivered." And they're like, "Oh, well, you need to contact FedEx." So I called FedEx, and FedEx says, like, "We never got a package from the shipper. You need to call them." So I contacted Blizzard back and said, "Where the hell's my stuff?" FedEx says they never even got a package from you. And then they're like, "Oh, we have to open an investigation with our warehouse, and like we don't have an ETA for that." And so like the next day I followed back up and I was like, "What's going on?" And it just so happened that like after waiting on hold for like 10 minutes, all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, FedEx, your FedEx tracking number shows that that the package was picked up and it should be delivered in a couple days." So I was just like, "Oh, how convenient."
Yeah, nice.
But it was just frustrating that I had to talk to 3 different Blizzard reps. Had to call FedEx, then come back. Like I had to do all the fucking investigation.
You're doing their work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a little pissed off about that. So fuck all of you.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy it got resolved, but I'm not fucking happy that it took 3 fucking times.
Right. It's a process.
No. Fuck that process. It should have been like, "Hey, hold on a second. Let me contact FedEx for you. Let me see what's going on." And they're like, "Oh, we didn't get it." Like FedEx said they didn't get it. I'm going to contact our warehouse. Why did I have to contact them?
Yeah. Come on, do your job.
Yeah. Fucking did your job for you.
Fuck.
You want to be in customer service forever? Jesus.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to just say, I'm going to give a tiny fuck off to my son. He's got this really bad habit. He's 2. if you take him out to a Mexican restaurant, he'll take like a few bites of the chip. He'll be dipping it into the salsa, and he'll take bites of it, and so the chip becomes soggy. And when he doesn't want to eat anymore, he puts it back in with the other chips.
Ah,
and that's just no good for anybody.
Come on, kid.
Yeah, so like now I have to like ask for another basket of chips, and then then they're like, "Oh, look at this fat ass wants 2 baskets of chips." It's like, no, I'm doing this that was so my son can put his crappy chips over into this one, so no one else has to eat it. Like, God damn it! It's a process. That's what it is. It's a process.
Good process, man.
All right, Jay. What do you got?
Well, first of all, off to the waitress at Texas Roadhouse who didn't bring me my second beer, but then decided to put it on the thing that made me pay for it.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah. She found out about that, too, after. I got refunded.
I'm sure her tip also reflected that.
Right. Also, off to Pixie Sticks. The kids got Pixie Sticks, of course, for Halloween, and my dumbass decided to let them have one today. Unlimited sugar high. And then we decided to go out for dinner. They're bouncing off the walls.
Oh, man.
So, I guess that's kind of my bad, but the Pixie Sticks started it. So there you go. Also, off to parents who don't deal with their kids like they should. I mean, one of my kids is in Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
And, we go to the Cub Scouts meeting, and we got the troop leaders or the pack leaders or whatever they are. They're trying to run the show, right? You got 15 little kids. They're on the age of 6 or 7. And the parents are supposed to stay there with the kids, right, and help the kids learn how to go through these meetings and everything and behave.
Yes.
The parents, all of them except for like 1 or 2 of them, decide that this is a good time to just drop their kids off there and then go sit at the back table and talk amongst themselves. Meanwhile, their kids are running rampant, causing all kinds of hell for these pack leaders who can't really yell at the kids because they don't want to piss the parents off. They can't really do anything about the kids acting crazy because the parents are right there watching. But the parents aren't doing nothing. So, yeah.
I feel like, I feel like when I was a kid, like, our pack leaders yelled the shit out of us. Like, sit your asses down.
Yeah.
You will behave in my meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you do that now with the parents there, the parents are going to get pissed.
Jesus Christ. Are we raising
I suppose they could be
full of pussies? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I suppose they could be yelling at the parents. And I think that it's going to come to that.
It should. Like, either you manage your kid or we're going to manage them for you.
Right.
Jesus.
But I couldn't believe some of these parents, and the kids are just going crazy. And the parents are just sitting back there BSing. I mean, I'm out there keeping my kid in line. But
you just made me think of another FOF.
Yeah?
Fuck off to people who think it's okay to put in a Ziploc bag 3, looks like stale cookies and give it out as Halloween candy. So first of all, there's no way on earth that I'm going to actually give them to my kids. Because you put them in a Ziploc bag.
I want to hear the full story on this.
I saw what I thought was like one of those like trick or treat bags. I thought it was, and I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. And so when I got home, I dump out the other candy. I'm checking through it, and all of a sudden I come across a Ziploc bag with a note stapled to it that said "Happy Halloween," and it looks like it looked like one of those the Keebler like fudge shop ones. It's like one of the little wafers with the fudge on it. And then it would look like a vanilla cream, like white cookie Oreo, one of those all white with the cream in the middle Oreos. And then like a goddamn Chips Ahoy. And I'm just like, first of all, even if, like, this is what they tell parents not to let their kids have because this is the shit that gets poisoned.
Yeah, is that like some? Any idea who gave it to you?
No, but I'm like, fuck. It's not a big neighborhood. I could probably track them down. And
old people in the neighborhood or what?
No, there isn't. So the other thing is I'm the goddamn HOA president. I'm gonna make sure there's a fucking newsletter. Like if you put fucking your stale cookies in a goddamn Ziploc bag again next year, just don't do anything. I'd rather you not do anything.
Right. Just shut your front porch light off.
Yeah. Jesus. So.
Wow.
But I will say props to this one house in our neighborhood. They go all out for Halloween. Like decorations all over, and they give out full candy bars.
Nice.
Full size. So like the big full size Twix, Kit Kat, like
yeah.
I'm like, that's right.
Props to anybody who does that.
Yeah. That's the money house right there. They know what's up. Good for them.
That's right.
Oh man, I'm missing some false here in the chat room. So we got one from Hasu. It says, fuck off to Ceraphus for burying my hometown. I mean, Detroit.
Oh.
I mean, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, you're Detroit. I mean, hopefully it's coming around. But,
yeah.
I mean, it's bad.
It's got to be bad somewhere, I guess.
I hope you're packing, because that does not seem like a safe neighborhood.
Adam says, "Fall off to my neighbors who aren't doing anything for Halloween. Both places next door and across the street in 3 directions. He lives on a corner. Nobody did anything."
You know, we actually had a lot of houses in my neighborhood also not doing anything, and I wonder if it's because the average age of the people living in my neighborhood is between 25 and 35.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if it's because it was on a Saturday. There was like a lot of Halloween parties out and about.
There's a lot of families in your neighborhood. Maybe they're all out taking their kids trick treating.
Yeah, there's not a ton of families.
Oh, okay.
There's like a handful. There's like 76 houses, and I'd probably say about maybe 20 of them have families.
Okay.
Everyone else is like mostly like single.
Yeah.
People.
Oh, they're all partying then.
Yeah. So I mean, it was kind of hit or miss for a good chunk of the neighborhood. Didn't stop the kids from running all over the goddamn place though. Jesus. Yeah. It's good to finally get them to bed.
Oh God. Yeah, they stayed up way too late.
Like,
Mine did.
Just go to bed.
And then you got the whole daylight savings time thing. That really screws you
up. Oh, the kids, they don't care about it. They don't care.
Daylight savings time.
They don't know what that is.
I know.
Yeah, fuck off the daylight savings. It's bullshit. It's a bullshit antiquated construct.
Yeah.
Like, it's to help the farmers. Fuck the farmers.
Doesn't help.
Get a goddamn spotlight or something if you need more light. I mean, shit. I mean, is there really much of a difference between springing forward and going back? Like, we're just wasting everybody's time. Just push it forward by 30 minutes and leave it there or something.
Right.
God, or how about don't fucking touch it?
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch time.
Who cares?
Jesus.
Nobody cares.
Like Arizona doesn't give a shit about daylight savings.
Yeah, they're the only ones, aren't they?
Yeah, I think there's a spot in Indiana that doesn't care either.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're like fuck your daylight savings.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. And you know why? It's because there's a lot of old people who retire in Arizona.
Sure.
And they don't want to have to deal with it. It's just another hassle. They're like, fuck.
I can't remember to deal with that.
I barely remember to take my Alzheimer's medicine. I can't be bothered.
I've got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Daylight savings. All right, I think that is it. So you know what? I'm gonna just say who stuck it out with us. We got Adams, Broom, Moose, Opus, Toasty, Velvet, Hasu. Same bunch of criminals. Love it. Jay, I appreciate you coming on and sticking with us even though everyone bailed.
Yeah, no, it's fine, man. We had a good time.
This was good, and
some good talks.
I am really excited about our segment. So what time are you guys getting out there to?
I think the plane lands around 11 something.
Okay.
And then we got to ride out to the Anaheim area.
Okay.
Out to the hotel, and then we'll be hanging out. I mean, we're on the volunteer list, right?
You're on the list, so I mean, if you want to swing by and see if there's anything you guys can do, we're.
So yeah, I think that's what the plan is. Once we get dropped off at the hotel and get our shit settled, then we're gonna be over and hanging out and just kind of doing whatever needs to be done.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
If nothing else, there will be food trucks.
That's right.
And the bars will be open.
Ooh.
Yeah. So. There is a liquor store around the corner, though. So
okay.
Throw it out there. So you may want to pack a flask. You may want to pack a flask. Because a hotel bar is expensive.
Yeah, I suppose.
So if you want to do bourbon or something, You just go buy like a handle of it over at the liquor store that's right around the corner there.
Yeah.
Just fill up a flask.
Good idea.
So I think I'm probably going to be doing. I did that last year.
Yeah.
It was a mess. Because then you just say, "Oh, I just want like if you're a mixer, you're like, oh yeah, just give me a Coke, just give me a Coke," and you just put the rum in there or the bourbon or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Me, I just do it straight up. I'm like, I just need a cup with ice. Like, why do you need a cup with ice? I'm like, fuck your shit. Just give.
Don't ask me questions.
Just give me a goddamn cup. God damn it! Yeah. Who the fuck do you think you are? Or what you do is you just buy one drink.
There you go.
And you just keep filling it back up yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hilton.
That's
Just
right.
kidding. We love the Hilton. They're our sponsors. Sort of. They're giving us a venue. Yeah. We love them. But your prices really are really fucking high. You're taking advantage of all us nerds. It's ridiculous. All right. So, Jay, where can people find you?
You can find us. We're at stopcast.net. It's our website. Stopcast@gmail.com. If you want to email us, I'm at the letter J _Stopcast. The co-host Mike is at Mike _Stopcast. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, all the rest of our stuff is on the website or whatever. Listen to our show. We're live after your show, actually. We're live in just a little bit at 10 CST every Sunday night.
Yeah, by the way, Mike said this was too early for him.
Yeah, he's got a lot more kids than I do, and
he does. He's got like a whole army over there.
Yeah, he's practically got a hockey team, and then he's got a lot of he's got to suck up to his wife more than I do, I guess. So he was kind of working on that and making sure that she was happy before he left. Because him leaving is kind of a big deal because now she's got to deal with the hockey team. So,
are they like a rowdy hockey team? Is there like a lot of fights breaking out on the ice?
They're pretty rowdy, yeah.
I can see that.
They're very active kids. Yeah,
I can see that. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, they're good kids, but
are his kids part of the Cub Scout meetings that your kids are?
No.
Okay. Just want to clear the air there, because no. People might say like, "Oh, there's trouble in paradise there."
No, but yeah, he'll be on just a little bit here with me on the show. So.
All right, good stuff. All right, so Ray isn't here. You can find him on Twitter at Rayfist, RAYFYST. Also, he wanted me to tell you all that he has denounced Bird RP. He doesn't like it anymore. So,
really? Holy shit! What happened there?
Nothing. Just go with it. Just go with it, Jay.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like it anymore. Bird RP is a bunch of shit.
All right. Like it. Cool. Well, congratulations. Now I actually like him.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Zia, who is not here, you can find her on Twitter at ITSXIA. Not next week. Next week there will be no show, but the week after will be Zia's last show before she pops a kid out.
Oh boy!
So was it November 15th? November 15th will be her last show for a little bit while she pops a kid out. You can find me on Twitter at Ceraphus. And the show, you can find all of our information out on thesundering.net. Twitter at thesundering, facebook.com/thesundering. Go give us a like. We're getting close to 200 likes out there. YouTube, this fine show will be on YouTube. And Jay's like, oh shit.
That's fine.
YouTube.com/thesundering podcast. Go check us out. And our phone number 323-SUNDER0. Or email thesundering@gmail.com. We are a member of D20 Catalyst, part of the D20 Crit Network. Our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox, boxingfox.de. They're Germans, so we like them. And they tore down the wall. So thanks to everyone who submitted a follow-up question to our show tonight. We appreciate it. Apparently I'm being called a fibber, so I'm cutting out of here. Next time I am going to be podcasting from World of Podcast with Jay.
Yeah.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.